Welcome back, everyone. This is Felix. I got some more Reddit stuff for you. This one is 2 hot takes with ShxtsNGigs. It's one of the reasons I chose this one. I actually didn't always watch it. I had it on while I was working. And there's a couple on here. I might go back and do a couple of them. But there's one in here that I learned about a new technique that I will never try. I thought, I got to react to this because it was just all kinds of messed up. And I just thought, I'm going to make a video to this. So I didn't have to. When you hear it, you understand. But yeah, it was just like, oh, wow. And as always, at the end, I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, it was just, oh, man. There were a couple of them like that. But this one stood out the most. I was going to do this one. And like I said, I might go back and do some more. But yeah. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get into it.
This is coming from r/relationship advice, and it's titled, My 35 female husband, 35 male, asked me to stop reading romance novels.
Okay.
Sounds like a hater.
He does sound like, I'm intrigued. Okay.
My husband, 35 male, of 11 years, asked me, 35 female, to stop reading romance novels. He said that he doesn't like that he's not the one turning me on. Okay. He hasn't said this in so many words, but essentially, he thinks it's cheating.
Okay.
The thing is, he was just diagnosed with a porn addiction.
Okay.
Interesting.
Diagnosed.
Diagnosed is not
fucking insane. By the way,
who goes to get diagnosed for? Where do you get diagnosed for that?
I'm not stepping into that building. You can't fucking make me.
I'd rather just say I am. I'd rather just say I am.
Put me on a notice board.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking that when I brought it up, like, what finally made the person go, I think I might need help for this. That was my thing. It's like, what made them finally go, I think I need help? What was the turning point? Were they getting into some dark stuff? Or what was going on? And I just like, I don't know. Where do you realize you have an addiction? At what point do you go, oh, this is interfering with my life? And that's the thing. Addiction doesn't necessarily have to interfere with your life. There are functioning alcoholics. I mean, they can still go through life, but they got to have a drink in them. So, but still, it's just like, at what point did he just realize, oh, I need help? So, the fact that he just got diagnosed with it, oh, man.
Sex, and I love porn.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's over. I'm not going
to
get an official diagnosis. Let's just say I am and leave it there.
Well, he has had erectile dysfunction due to his overconsumption of porn.
Okay,
I didn't know that was a thing.
God. Even hearing it now, like I said, I've already listened to this, and to still hear it, it's just like, just how much were you looking at? How often were you doing it? That's what I mean. Like, at some point, it had to be interfering with your life. It's like, is that all you were doing in your spare time? What was going on? There was, a long time ago, MTV, where they would have those documentaries about people. There was a guy who was addicted to it. And, like, while they were filming the documentary, he asked him to get out. He needed to relieve himself. He needed to do it. And that guy actually turned up later on because he ended up with a bunch of Bitcoin, and he paid for an OnlyFans or something to hang out with her. It was weird. But, yeah, it's like, I can't. I've never really understood addiction. I don't have that kind of personality, that mentality where I feel like I'm addicted to anything. And a lot of times you don't realize you're addicted to something. But there's also a lot of people who don't realize they have an addiction. Basically, it's people who drink coffee all the time. Sorry to tell you, but you have an addiction. If you need coffee to get functioning, that's actually an addiction. But yeah, it's just, have I ever used sex as a way to relieve stress? Sure. But is it the only way I relieve stress? No. I got plenty of other ways of doing it. I don't drink, so that's not one way. Food is one way because I'm fat. I'll go work on something else. I'll just, whatever's stressing me out, I'll get away from it and go work on something else. But yeah, it's just, to get diagnosed with it to the point where you have erectile dysfunction, that's insane.
is a thing.
and gorilla grip masturbation techniques.
That's what got me. That's why I wanted to. She said that. I'm like, gorilla? What? What the hell is gorilla? I'm thinking he's doing something like thumb upside down. What the hell is gorilla grip? And look at their faces. They don't know what it is either.
Sorry? What? Yeah, what?
You've never heard of death grip syndrome?
No, what's that?
You have to squeeze until it's like about to pop for you to come.
To get...
No.
Gorilla grip or death grip syndrome.
That's how much he's fat.
Yeah, he's beat his dick that much.
You're like,
Okay, fair. I would go see someone for that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. I would be mortified.
Yeah, 100%.
He hasn't been able to finish P and V sex since we got pregnant with our kids 5 years ago.
Okay.
The last year or so, he hasn't been able to get or stay hard without porn and a tight hand. I had...
it wasn't until I got to this point I realized that's why he went to the doctor. Like, damn. Now I have had where I couldn't finish. I got hard, but I couldn't finish just because I hadn't had it in a long time. You would think it'd be the opposite, but no, it was just like, but I got over it. I just kept going and having it. But yeah, it's just like the whole gorilla. I didn't look it up. I don't want to look it up because I just know it's going to be scarring to see. But the gorilla grip thing got me. That spun me. It's just like, what the hell's gorilla grip? I've been around for a while, and it's like, I've never heard of gorilla grip, death grip syndrome. What the hell?
My fucking
You're
tight.
a great reader.
Yeah, you really are.
I had HG when I was pregnant. The one and only time we tried to have sex, I vomited on him. We have had very little bedroom time since. I finally convinced him to see a doctor about this issue because he has been so incredibly depressed. He was diagnosed only a week ago and will have his first therapy visit in 2 weeks. Last year, I started going to a monthly book club. I normally read high fantasy books, but this club is for fantasy romance books. I started going to this book club as my own means of socializing. I have a difficult time making friendships because I have autism, only so much energy to spend on people outside of my family. This once monthly book club has been amazing because it's a scheduled 2 hours. I have loved feeling like I belong and actually contributing to discussions. I look forward to seeing my...
It sounds like this is her outlet. And this doesn't sound so much sexual as just a way to relieve that stress she can't relieve through sex. Is what it sounds like. She's just channeled that energy into something else.
friends, and I feel like my mental health has really improved because of it. Since starting going to this book club, my libido has increased steeply. I always turn to my husband, but he is frequently unable to provide what I need with his ED. When things don't work out with him, I lose my interest in chasing an orgasm.
Yep.
We both end up feeling rejected and dejected.
Oh my God.
Today, he asked me to stop reading romance novels altogether. After writing this out, I can now see that he's likely feeling a lot of pressure from me. I don't want to lose my friendships. I also don't want my husband to feel inadequate or like I don't care about his emotional needs. I'm trying to figure out a reasonable and rational way I can keep my once monthly socializing with the...
For the books, at the time I was thinking, it's like, well, that's not fair to her, and it's still not fair. But I was thinking, the problem is she gets excited, and so what she needs to do, if she gets excited, go clean the house. Go do something else. Take care of it herself. Obviously, first she can try to take care of herself. But even that, if he's still feeling like, oh man, I can't satisfy my wife, channel that energy into working out, and channel that energy to clean the house, channel energy to learning a new hobby. But you may have to just channel that energy into something else until he gets fixed. If she's going to hang around for the long haul, she's just going to have to tough it out. This is basically what it comes down to.
his friends while respecting the current needs of my husband. He has not stopped or even slowed down his porn consumption or masturbation.
Nah.
Since his therapy session isn't for 2 weeks, We don't have anything to go off of.
He's banging them
banging
out.
them out up until-
He's got 2 weeks to really smash these out. Okay, I get it.
I'm feeling a little lost on the best course of action for the both of us. What do you think is reasonable going forward?
Right. That's
Here's a crazy idea. Get involved with what he's watching. See what he's watching. Get involved in it. Watch it with him. Do it together. Maybe if you're in the room, as he's getting ready to climax, have him look at you. It's crazy to sound if he transfers that image of what he's looking at to you as he's getting ready to finish, that could actually help too. Because like a kink can be transferred to anything. I guarantee there are people probably have kinks for phones and kinks for laptop. There are people who have kinks for sharp objects, for balloons, so on and so forth. But you can also transfer, if you really want to, you can actually transfer it to another thing. So that's one option, just something to try. But definitely needs therapy. He needs to focus on why it got to this point. What triggered him to get to this point? It's very important to figure out what the trigger was. And the worst part is he may never figure out what the trigger was. That it could have just been one day he did it and then just kept going and going and going. And by the time he realized it was addiction, it was too late. That's the other problem is that you may never figure. That's why a lot of people are in therapy for like 20 years because they can't figure out why they did what they did or why they're feeling the way they feel. Or they just can't admit it. Either way, oh man. Yeah, like I said, my solution is join in, be in there with him, do it with him.
Relationship.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
That really is juicy. What I'd give to be the therapist.
I'll be foaming.
Both of you get in it.
Yeah, I'll be foaming
let's
out the
hash this
mouth.
out. All right. So homeboy, I can understand his perspective. He's
down and
he's
out.
clutching at the wrong straws.
Yeah.
However, for one, you can't compete with a 700-year-old hyphae. You just can't.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wings and
with
all.
shadow magic.
Yeah. You can't.
It's not
Yeah.
possible.
Dragons
All
and
that
Dragons
shit.
and all.
You're done.
Yeah. And they fuck their women.
They fuck and they fight.
Yeah.
He does neither.
He just squeezes his dick until it's about to pop. That's the best he can provide.
Yeah.
I can understand how he feels. It's a horrible truth, but in his mind,
To squeeze it that hard, though, I've never had a desire to do that or have anyone do that. It's why? How do you get to that point?
yeah, the more she reads, the hornier she gets,
Mm-hmm.
which she has to just consistently get reminded that he has ED.
Yeah.
And then he just feels more embarrassed. So in his mind, he's like, well, if you just stop reading it, then you'll stop trying to fuck me, and then you'll stop being reminded that I have a porn addiction and can't get hard for you. Until I can start doing these therapy sessions, and then we can get into it. But for the next fortnight, I need you to put the books away.
But what about
But yeah,
him
that's
not like
unfair.
stopping?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the
yeah,
compromise
that's,
Yeah.
that's why.
is.
In,
And granted,
probably in his
it's-
mind, he's like, yeah, but I'm sick.
Yeah, like it's an addiction.
So I need this.
Yeah.
I need this so I can wake up tomorrow. I need something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So you can't stop my ED or you can't stop my porn
Yeah,
addiction.
this has been me my whole
Yeah.
life. You just started these books.
Facts.
Yeah, you just started the books.
It's been 2 months. It's been 12 years for me. I'm an addict. Have you seen my forearm?
Shit.
My
I
dick is
think
black and
I've
blue. It's not as easy.
I want to see his forearm. Now he says that it's like, because he's doing gorilla grip. So is he using both hands? Working out both of them? I want to see the forearms, man. They got to be massive.
Honestly, I'm surprised it's not.
It must be a mess down there.
It must be.
Death grip
Death grip
syndrome.
syndrome.
I've never heard.
Is it just purple all the time? There's got to be nerve damage. Oh, God.
Of that.
Yeah.
Why did she vomit on him?
Oh yeah. What was that about? Because I was going to ask about that. What is that?
HG is hyperemesis gravidarum.
Okay.
It's this like thing that can happen when you become pregnant where you just have morning sickness, intense vomiting the
Okay.
entire pregnancy.
Okay.
It's just constant.
I see.
So she had that HG and then they tried to be intimate and she accidentally threw up on him.
I see.
That was the last time they actually had sex.
Fuck.
Oh, that I forgot about that. Could have been the trigger. It was, I can't touch my wife, so I'll go do this. I can see that being a trigger. Your wife throws up on you like, yeah, I'm just not in the mood right now. Every time you try to, no, give me a moment. Oh, no. So that could have been a trigger.
It's kind of by the sounds of it. Yeah.
This whole thing is a mess.
Yeah.
We really need to get back to ground zero.
I find it, I was going to say I find it difficult that she didn't know he had a porn addiction early, but obviously he would hide it. I would hide it if I had a porn addiction. 110%.
People hide addictions. This is why people can go undiagnosed with addictions for years. So yeah, if you have an addiction, people hide it. I forgot what I was going to say, but yeah, addiction isn't always obvious. Movies and TV shows have people thinking addiction is easy to spot, and it's not. There was what show was that? I want to say it was the one with Malcolm John Warner where he played the doctor. I think he played doctor on 2 shows. But Malcolm in the Middle actor was on. Frankie Muniz was on the show. It was just a part, but he played the brother of a girl or boy, I can't remember. He played the brother of one, and they needed a kidney transplant, but he said he wouldn't do it, and they thought he was being selfish and all this stuff. But then the doctor would talk to him, says, "I'm an alcoholic," and it's like, and the doctor's just like, "Have you been?" Doctor's kind of like, "What? What do you mean you're alcoholic?" And he told him, "I'm drunk right now." He says, "I'm a functioning alcoholic. My kidneys are shot." It's like, what was the liver? I think it was the liver. Yeah, the liver. He's like, "My liver is shot." It's like, I can't give her my liver. And they don't know. He's like, he's been drinking since high school. It's like, he just never stopped. So that's what I mean. Like, you can be functioning addict. And there are people who are functioning addicts for years until something happens, and that's that. And there are people who are functioning addicts until there's something stressful. Like I said, that's that. But something stressful happens, a trigger happens, and they need more, and that's when things start to unravel. And there are situations where I've seen addicts who stop drinking or stop using whatever it is they're using, and they can't function at all. They can't remember anything. There's a weed joke where a guy was high for so long that it was Trey Rags. He does that. The guy hit the blunt, and then it's like 12 years later or something like that. It's like, dude, wait, did you just come down after high? Dude, that was 12 years ago. You're married. You have kids. And the guy didn't remember anything. It was like he hit it, and it was that high for that long. And I've seen addicts have a sort of like an amnesia effect when they finally do come down. But yeah, addiction is not as easy to spot as TV and movies make you think. It really isn't.
So it's like, it's hard for, no pun intended, but it's hard for him to come out with that kind of information to anyone, let alone your partner.
Yeah.
And then a therapist on top of that.
I know. I wish we had like a phone a sex therapist button right now, because I'm like, I just feel like I've had so many questions about the way guys look at porn lately, where I'm like, do guys realize?
This is also why I wanted to react to this, what she's about to ask. It's like, I so want to react to this question. All right, before they answer, I'm going to let them answer, but it's their answer that made me want to answer this question. And so I'm going to let them answer. So the question is, do guys know that porn isn't real? So let's hear their answer.
Is that a genuine question for us?
Like, yeah, do you think the average guy watches porn and is like, that's not acting, like that's real?
Yeah, 100%. It's hard for a guy
real.
to conceptualize the acting part.
Okay.
Because it's like,
they're seeing it happen.
Yeah, especially for a guy, because we have to remember as well, in order for a guy to engage in sex, he has to get hard. So if I'm watching porn and the guy is hard, my mind is like, well, he's not acting.
They find him
He
attractive.
wants to be there because otherwise he just wouldn't be able to get hard.
Yeah.
Especially if you're watching it from like 13, 14.
Yeah.
That just is instilled in your brain.
Yeah.
So crazy.
So I can see that they probably do think like, yeah, it's real. To an extent.
To an extent, you hope. I mean, you hope. But like, we come across it on Reddit all the time.
Okay. I was going to stop, but I couldn't remember where he kind of stopped. I agree with him a little. If he had started off by saying, as a kid looking at it, yes. I can see them thinking it's real. But as a man, that's like asking a man if he knows wrestling's fake. Yes, they know it's fake. but they still watch it for the entertainment value. They're not watching it because they think every girl in those videos is having an orgasm. They know most of those girls are faking it. And the guys, there are techniques to get a guy up and running. And even the guys, everyone's acting. And I've seen behind the scenes stuff where the guy is just limp. He's literally just, and he's still going. But what you don't see is when they don't do the close-up shots, he's actually not doing anything. It's all acting. So unless there's a close-up shot showing him doing it, yeah, there's a good chance nothing's happening down there. The girl's acting, he's acting. So do guys know it's fake? If we're talking just men, yes. I would say majority of men know it's fake. We're not watching it because we're looking for it to be real. We're watching it because there's naked people. There's naked. If you're gay, you watch it for a naked man. If you're straight, you watch it for a naked woman. So, yeah, men do know it's fake. I would say majority of all men know it's fake. Now, if you're talking about teenage boys, then, yeah, they may not know it's fake. They think, oh, man, they're putting it to her. Not realize she's acting her ass off, literally. So, yeah, that's why I wanted to also, the real grip got me. But also that question right here is one of the things that made me, I'm going to make a video to this because I don't agree 100% with the way he stated it is the thing. So as I say, if we're just talking about boys, then yes, I can see them believing it's real versus men. Most men know it's fake, just like they know wrestling's fake, and they still watch it, but they're watching it for the entertainment value. That's why they're watching it.
All of these like porn, like my boyfriend's hiding porn from me, or like the new one is my boyfriend is talking to an AI girl.
Okay. That's ridiculous.
And having a relationship sexually with AI.
That's ridiculous.
I
would love to know the tea, but that's ridiculous.
No, that.
With the AI stuff, the guy is clearly not getting something in the relationship from you. So, but that is the guy's fault and the girl's fault. Gay or straight, both parties are at fault because you guys are not communicating. The person who's dating the AI, they are clearly getting something from the AI that you're not giving them. And it may not necessarily be a good thing. Maybe they're someone who just wants someone to talk to who constantly agrees with them. So that can be bad. Maybe they really just want someone they feel comfortable talking to, and they don't feel comfortable talking to you. So that's bad too. Because if you two are a couple and one of you don't feel comfortable talking to the other, I'm trying to think of the word. So we'll just do boy girl. Let's say he doesn't feel comfortable talking to her, but he feels comfortable talking to the AI about things, say his feelings. And it's possible this guy's been hurt before, where he shared his feelings and the girl used it against him, which sadly happens way more than you think. So that's the thing is there's a trust issue that needs to be fixed. Maybe you broke his trust through that way where he shared something with you and you shared it with other people when you shouldn't have. So that could be a problem. So there's a whole boatload of reasons why they're talking to AI. Some could be bad, some could be good. Or not necessarily good, but some can be bad, some can be a valid reason. I wouldn't say necessarily good, especially if they're carrying on a full-on relationship with it. That's bad. And that's also, as much as I would love to see sex robots, I think it would be an incredible invention if someone could actually pull that off. That would be the downfall of humanity. The humanity population would probably drop in half. It's already dropping because the younger generations aren't having kids. I told my daughter and my son, don't have kids unless you really want them. Don't feel obligated to make me and your mom grandparents. Don't ever feel obligated. I don't want to put that pressure on you. I had that pressure on me because of my father. I really did. And part of me wonders, did I really want kids? And to this day, I still kind of wonder that. Because he kept drilling into me, I'm the last Tate male. There are other males in my family, but I'm the last male to carry the last name Tate. So because of my father, I had to drill into my head, and he constantly told me I was the last male with our last name. And as a result, I still kind of wonder if I wanted kids. Now I love my kids, but if that hadn't been drilled into my head, would I have had kids? That's the thing. Part of me wishes I could go back in time and like alter my dad's state of mind to where he didn't do that, to see what would happen. See if I can hop onto another timeline where, well, one, me and my dad got along as an adult, but also where he didn't do that, and see how my life would have turned out. Would have been better? Would have been worse? I don't know. But yeah. But I, on the other hand, have told my kids, don't feel obligated to have kids. Don't ever feel obligated to do anything like that for us. My main focus is for you guys to be happy. If you guys are happy with your life, then I'm happy. But yeah. Oh man, just this whole situation is just weird.
It's like, that's where we're getting. I just did it on an episode, and it's like, she found out her boyfriend is sexting AI.
Okay, what the hell is going on?
And so it's like, where's the line?
That's a desperate need for...
Like I said, they're getting something out of it mentally. There's some kind of mental thing they're getting out of it that they're not getting out of the relationship. That's literally what it comes down to.
I don't know, affection then, I guess. That sounds like a different beast altogether.
I know.
Texting.
Sexting, yeah.
Texting
AI.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I know. And is it cheating or is it not cheating since it's AI?
Mental cheating.
100% in the same family.
Same realm, yeah.
Yeah, that's it's like an emotional affair in a sense.
I don't think Homegirl, because he said he feels like she's cheating on him with these book things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. He needs to grow up.
Yeah,
he essentially thinks it's cheating.
No, he's... Yeah.
I feel like he is...
Now, if she had an AI boyfriend, then I can see it. But she's just reading and she's getting excited reading. My wife is saying women get excited with words while men get excited with visual stimulation. So that is a thing. I believe there's actual research studies done on that where it shows that women prefer words. That's where talking dirty comes from, is because of women. That's not men. Men are just fine with no words, really visual stimulation. So yeah, so that's why it's easier for her with the books versus him with images.
Lashing out with that one. I think he's just saying stuff. I don't think he believes that.
Well,
book club.
Facts.
You're cheating. What do you think? The character's going to jump off the page?
Yeah.
And fuck me? Like,
she wishes.
Literally.
She wishes.
Yeah. Because someone needs to. I mean, it'd be better.
Facts. Oh,
yeah, that's that whole...
I feel sorry for both of them.
I feel miserable for both of them. That's so horrible.
Top comment on this one brings up a really good point, though. Ask him if he was thinking of you and your needs every time he watched another woman have sex on screen.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh.
Because it's like, in his head, he's like, you're envisioning yourself with these characters. Yeah. That's what's doing it for you. Well, what about when you watch porn? Are you putting my face on them? Like, are you thinking of me?
That's interesting. But also, is he putting himself in that scenario with the porn also, though? Because, again...
Or is he just a voyeur?
Yeah. That's interesting, actually.
That's a good
Because when I've watched porn, I don't imagine I'm there fucking the girl.
Yeah,
it's just a visual stimulus.
Watching it.
Yeah. Fun fact, I haven't watched porn this year.
Well played.
I'm over it, dude.
Well played.
That's pretty good.
I'm over it. It's boring.
Yeah, we're almost halfway through.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, there's just like, I don't know.
You're good.
I'm just over it. It's just like boring.
As a guy reading the romantasy fantasy books, do you kind of have a concept like now to like kind of combat what he's saying, where it's like, there's no way it's cheating? Like, it's just so, because like I tried to describe it to my husband where he's like, because I, read Fourth Wing and I'm like, oh my God, this book is so good. He came home from a trip and I ignored him for like 2 days because I was like, let me just finish my book first. But like, he obviously isn't threatened by it, but trying to explain what these books do, it's like, you just get lost in the world. But
it's funny. I never been able to really sit down and read. Like, I'm going to plug myself. Right now, I wrote 2 books. First one was A Dad's Journey Home Through Space to Hell and Back. It's this one. It's on Amazon. And the other one is Intelligent Life. So it's on Amazon. They're both sci-fi. I haven't even sat down to read my own books. And I thought about doing it as a video, just sit down and read my books and make videos. Now, I'll post I can't post a link. I actually tried to post a link before. It won't let me do links. I don't know if it's because I'm not verified or what. But I'll post the names and where on Amazon you can find it. But please buy my book. I've been working on a third. Well, I have been working on a third one. I got an idea for a third one, but I can't put pen to paper, so to speak, for the third one. So yeah. But what's funny is I can't read my own books. I've never been a big reader, but I've always wanted to write books. So I finally just sat down and I was able to crank both those out with no problem. But I haven't been able to do a third one. I want to do a third one. I think if I can get a third one out, I'm going to start maybe trying to crank a book out every year. That's my goal. So if I can get a third one out, I think I'll get on the ball. Because right now I have an idea for a book, and the problem is I have like 50 ideas for books. And I try to sit down and start typing them, and then I'm like, this is not coming out correctly. So I'll work on it. I'll get one down and go from there. But yeah, like I said, for women, words, they need words, and they can visualize it and see it. Which is funny because my wife doesn't have very good imagination, but yet when she reads a book, it gets to her. So
I'm not wishing I was that character. You know what I mean?
I understand entirely. I also think I have like a different perspective because as I'm reading it, it will be like Violet speaking, but like I can't identify as Violet.
Exactly.
So, because I'm like a straight guy. So like hearing a girl talk about like her experience in like banging her boyfriend or whatever, I'm just like, nice. Decent. So but I'm not there like, what's he going to do next? What is he going to do next?
Yeah.
So again, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, again, if you're just like, I'm just happy for the characters when they get after it.
Yeah.
I'm like, happy. And I get absorbed in the like turned onness of the environment of the storytelling. But yeah, again, I'm not in that scenario. So I can definitely be like, the dude just needs to grow up.
I know. I did have a story that I found recently, though, where the person is obsessed with the romantasy fantasy books and accidentally said the character's name during sex.
That's my line.
Yeah.
No.
We can't come back from there.
Like, then you're kind of going...
Yeah.
We can't get back.
It's past fantasy now.
Yeah, it really has jumped off the page. Yeah, wow. We can't come back from that.
But what about role playing? Like, if your partner knew up front and then committed to the bit with you, then I'm like, okay, fair game.
Yeah.
Role playing.
You know what? I have never done role playing. I've never had a desire to do it. Well, I'll take that back. I won't say never had a desire to do it. I thought about it, but then as I thought about it, I thought, yeah, no. I just want to be me, and I want you to be you. But it's like, how to describe the role playing that I thought about? Because a lot of times people like do the I'm the plumber and I'm coming to fix your pipes role plays, type stuff like that. My role playing is just I'm home and you want to bang, and that's it. I've never gotten into role playing, just not for me.
For me, again, is I would be down with the role playing. If she asked me to be Zayden, for example, I can only be Zayden one time.
Okay.
I have to be Zayden one time, then I need to be flipping Tamlin one time, then I need to go and be Reese another time.
Okay.
Like, we can't always be like, be Zayden
I
again.
need you to be Zayden.
You're Zayden again, I'm going to call
Sunday,
you Zayden again.
Zayden.
Yeah, you're
Every
Zayden.
Sunday.
It's like, no.
Because then it feels like, no, you're trying to be...
I'm being objective.
You just want to fuck someone else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you want me to pretend to be him.
Okay.
But role playing in general, like, cool, great, but I'm not going to be the character for you every time.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, one and done. That's like fair. It's like we tried it, but like I'm not taking on this persona permanently.
Yeah, literally. So
Yeah.
you can say Zayden in bed every night. That's not happening.
No.
That would be weird.
I would lose interest immediately. As soon as I hear Zayden, I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out.
Has anyone accidentally said
God
the
forbid.
wrong name with
God
either of
forbid.
you?
Impossible, no.
Really?
No, I would never
I would
get
never
over
forgive
it.
her. Yeah. I'll never forgive her. It's straight, simple. I'll never.
Because where are you right now? Where are you? Because you're not here.
Yeah, I'm inside you when thinking of him. Yeah, no.
You're not present with me.
No,
that's a nightmare. That's my worst. I can't think of anything worse than that.
I've done it before.
Shut the fuck up.
To my husband when we first started dating. I was so drunk. I literally, I didn't, just wrong name slipped out.
Sorry. Who did you say?
Like one of my guy friends' names.
No! No, you're joking!
Do you like him? Did you like him?
No. Like, purely friend from the jump of meeting him. And I didn't remember it. Like, he told me, and then I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I had no idea the next day. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm trying to rationalize why I would have said that. But, yeah.
Again, your husband's a...
When you're drunk, there's a couple of reasons. One, that maybe she did have some kind of feelings for him for something. But the other reason is, was she just hanging out with him? Was she just talking to him? And again, if she was really drunk to the point she doesn't remember anything, as far as she knows, she could have been standing there having a conversation if they were actually being intimate. Does she even remember having, getting it on with him? Does she remember having sex with her husband or boyfriend at the time? So that's another thing, which has happened to me where my wife doesn't remember the next day. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I don't remember. No, we didn't. I'm like, yes, we did. That time she had taken some medicine and she was way more open to doing stuff. And it was like, I was like, oh, wow. And the next day she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, yes, we did. I'm like, no, I didn't. Yeah, we did. She didn't remember anything. It was a medication. She goes, that's when she's doing that. I said, did you take that medication last night? She's like, yeah. I said, I need to take it again. But yeah, she's like, oh, wow. It was, I forget what the medication was for, but it was enough to where it kind of made her loopy, almost like she was drunk. And it was just like, I didn't catch it. It was like late, and I didn't realize it until the next day that that's what was going on. It was like, oh, okay, it's the medication. So I behaved, I said, I'll let you finish your medication. I won't do that again. But discovering that medication made her loopy like that, I was like messing with her, like, can you get some more? But yeah, so when you're drunk or high or something like that, sometimes you can also, like I said, she could still find her male friend attractive. Doesn't mean she wants to be with them. Like, there are plenty of females who I found attractive and didn't want anything to do with them. Because, one, either I knew their personality, or two, they were just crazy and I didn't want anything to do with them.
Yeah, no, that would break my heart.
I know, he's a good one. Have you ever gotten like a hey dude message on Instagram or anything?
Never.
No, I haven't, and I can't.
That, when you see that, like, hey girl,
Did it before?
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
and you just feel your stomach just
No.
drop.
My blood would run cold.
Oh my god.
You just like immediately clammy,
Fuck.
like you're just nauseous. You're like, what the?
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
I'll
was
pass
at
up.
my house last night.
Oh, those guys are the worst, dude.
I'm just like, oh my god.
No, I can't receive one of those.
Yeah.
I know once this comes out, all I'm gonna get is those.
Yeah, facts.
All I'm gonna get is those. No, I can't. I just can't. I just can't.
It's so crazy. If you're listening and you found out that your partner was cheating on you some crazy way, like your dog found her underwear, whatever it is, like, please put it in the comments, because I know some of you out there have definitely, Apple Watch I feel like is becoming more common. Like,
Couldn't be betrayed by my Apple Watch.
Yeah.
like something about like, oh, he closed his rings at like 2 a.m. and by like vigorous activity. Like something like that. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's out there.
Really? Okay. Wow.
So-
There's different.
Yeah,
There's different methods.
stages to it.
Drop it in the
Vigorous
comments.
activity.
Your technology is betraying you. If you're going to cheat, leave it all at home.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it must have been beaten.
Can you imagine? Okay, check this. Imagine you're
The
happily
thing is
married.
linked as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine you're happily married, and then you coincidentally see your wife checking her like Aura Ring results, and at 2 a.m. there's a spike in activity
My leg is in
while you're out of town for work. 2 a.m. there's a huge spike.
I'm confronting her. I don't know what I'm saying though, because it's like
it feels crazy. Like like going to someone and being like, your Aura ring has some activity. Like you would feel nuts.
I feel like I'm stupid. Like
and she'll make you feel stupid as well.
She will. Yeah, and that would annoy me even more.
Yeah, but we both know what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's an absolute nightmare. My biggest fear. No thanks.
Yeah, it's bad. A lot of comments on this one. People just asking like clarifying questions. Why does sex have to stop when your husband's erection stops? Are his hands and his mouth working?
This is another thing.
I forgot. That came to my mind as we were reading, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, why is he still
Where's
not?
the oral at, man?
I've
Selfish.
often, I would think that if I had an ED,
I had a lot of questions.
that would be like what would make me feel super, because obviously this is like a someone's actually asked me this when they were like, how would I want, if I had ED, how would I want to be addressed about it? One thing that
I've never experienced that ever. Like, I've always been able to get it up. So when I hear other people having these issues, it's like, and I've heard some, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I would hear guys having issues. It's like, what are they doing? And then whiskey dick, I was like, never had that either. It's like, I've been drunk and still got up. So I guess I've just been lucky, but yeah, I don't know why, I'm fat, but I still get it up. I don't know, because people, really, when you have high blood pressure and hypertension, it's supposed to affect that, and I have not been affected at all. So I've just been lucky.
really, really, really prefer is if she was very selfish with her nuts and was just like, okay, cool, your dick doesn't work, but your mouth and your hands do. So like, what are you doing about it?
Okay.
That would set me at so much ease.
Yeah, because the pressure's off.
Yeah, the pressure's off, and we can draw attention away from this thing. And the more attention we bring to this thing, the worse it's just going to get.
Question.
Cool one.
Obviously, not obviously, but you have ED in this situation, right?
Yeah.
You're pleasing your girl.
Yeah.
Mouth, fingers,
all
whatnot.
this stuff.
Are you taking your boxes off?
To just see?
You don't know, it might help. If you if he did that while he's pleasuring her, that could help a lot. But like I said, I've watched this already. I know what's about to come up, and I definitely want to address it. But yeah, that I can see too. That's what I was talking about earlier with her watching it with him, participating. You could transfer that to her, and there you go. And maybe not try to grip it as tight. Loosen the grip. Practice with a loose grip.
Because naturally you would, yeah.
I would like to hope so. I'm being honest, I would like to hope so. Wishful thinking maybe, but I would like to hope so. To just say they're soft. But you have to get comfortable.
Yeah, you do.
This is who I am right now.
Fair.
I have to get comfortable with it, and that's the best way. Like exposure therapy, dude. If I keep the boxes on, then this is like
you're clearly hiding something.
That's what I'm saying.
You're clearly.
That's what I was saying. Like exposure therapy. That's what it's called. Just be there, participate. It's the best thing to do.
Meant to have a mental block knowing that I'm still scared to see. I might as well just get naked and be like, well, I'm just soft and that's who I am.
Okay, cool.
I'm a soft guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it could help too, taking them off with like, okay, I'm going to really get into the bit.
I'm going
Maybe
for
it would encourage something.
Yeah, hopefully.
Imagine you get a boner that day as well. Happiest day of your life.
Oh, you would. I wouldn't act on the first boner though.
Oh, you couldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, because that's
I'd be too scared I'm going to lose
that's
it.
like a pump fake.
Yeah.
It's a hezzy, yeah.
No.
Because you just slide it in.
Yeah, it's a tease.
Yeah,
it's a tease. As soon as he knows I've acknowledged him, he's going to go away.
Because that's all you're going to be thinking about.
That's all I think about. Oh my God, hold on. Lose it.
And then you got to focus.
And then she's going to go through things to get, no. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just mouth and fingers until I surprise her with a hard day.
Chaos.
Yeah, once that therapy kicks in. So we do get like an edit/update from
nice.
OP. I want to thank everyone for their support. There are some points that I wanted to address. First, he obviously does have hands and a mouth.
Here we go.
I just feel immediately turned off if he's not also obviously visibly enthusiastic about performing those activities.
Okay. He's a selfish lover.
Also, at the risk of sounding too vulgar, I usually end up with a yeast or BV infection after he uses his mouth or hands.
What?
So I avoid it.
Okay. You should not we wind up with a yeast infection after your hands and mouth are being used. I know there are conditions out there where, but she goes on to talk about something else, which I'll address when she goes to talk about. But if you constantly are getting an infection every time you're sniffing others using hands or mouth, they're dirty. They're dirty. Your spouse needs to go see someone. There's a bacteria in their mouth or something, and they need to go see someone. The hands, make sure the hands are clean. Clean your hands. Does he have dirty fingernails? Clean those fingernails. Like, what are you doing down there? And then also, is it you? Is it the bacteria in the mouth interacting with the bacteria in you that's causing your yeast to flare up? So it could be you. You both go get checked out, see what's going on. Because you should not be getting an infection from oral or fingers. So, yeah, that right there is a huge red flag that something's wrong with his mouth and fingers or something's wrong with you.
Stop it!
Usually. Bacterial vaginosis, yeah. Or yeast infection, which I'm like,
what?
What's...
Or it's just got dirty hands and mouth. Do you know how embarrassed I would be if I went down on my girl and she's like, now I've got BV, so now what? With your disgusting mouth.
He sounds like such a hot mess. No wonder he's got a porn addiction. That's his only release, because he's dirty. Through and through.
That's what I'm saying. There's something going on.
Usually.
After the second time,
stop! You're hurting me down there. Stop, bro. Go see someone. That's fucked.
I know.
That's fucked.
And so there's like a lot of conversation happening right now with BV.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry. A lot of conversation around BV.
Yeah, where a lot of people are like, yeah, every time I have sex with this guy, I get BV again.
You're tapped in, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, like I have a friend here who was literally like every single time she'd get treated for BV and then it kept coming back and she'd get treated again and then it would come back. And she finally put it together that this guy, every time she would have sex with her guy, it would come back. And so while it's not classified as a STD right now, there's research that increasingly shows it is sexually associated and can be transmitted between partners. And so studies are showing that by treating male partners, it can significantly reduce occurrence in women.
How do you treat for dudes?
I'm pretty sure it's just antibiotics.
But that's what I was saying. If you're constantly getting something, he has an infection or you have something, either way, get checked out. You should not be in that every single time. Usually, no. It's not even usually. Maybe once, sure. But, yeah, he's gotten an infection as well. It's possible he got it originally from her and never got treated for it. So that is a possibility. Hell, that could be the trigger right there. Because an infection can mess with your brain. So you never know. He has a yeast infection in his brain. But either way, get checked out.
Oh my God, really?
Interesting.
Antibiotics?
Interesting.
Oh, they
I thought it was just like dirty dick.
Yeah.
Prescription antibiotics. It can be a pill, gel, cream, or suppository.
Suppository.
Suppository is crazy.
That is crazy. Pop me the pill. But why is that even an option? Just give me the pill. Why is that an option?
Well, if you think about a suppository, it's like a little pill, and then you just shoot it up like you would a tampon almost. It's like the same applicator.
Oh, no, for a girl, yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I'm talking about guys.
Yeah, you'd have to shove it up there.
Why is that an option? I'll just take the pill.
Yeah.
But
there's gel too.
Gel?
Yeah, gel.
Oh, okay.
Gel and cream.
Feel some.
That would make me so embarrassed.
It would. I'd pop the pill. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, just take the pill.
But that's what they add. And then she does go on to say, second, we are both trying to navigate things right now. He started meds and he wasn't given on any direction on how to stop these problematic activities. He tried to stop the first few days, but he literally stayed awake for 40 hours. It's consuming him. I honestly feel like this
Hang on, sorry.
40 hours. Oh my God, I stayed awake for 40 hours. That is, was it 2 days stayed awake? Oh my God. That is an addiction.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
what's
sorry.
happening?
I'm so
porn
sorry.
addiction
He was
seems to-
watching porn for 40 hours.
No, he like tried to stop for a few days.
Oh,
cold
and that
turkey.
kept him
And
up
he
for
hasn't
40
slept
hours.
since.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Babe, I can't sleep. I need to know. Babe, I can't
I
sleep.
need it.
That's all I'm thinking about.
40 hours.
Couldn't sleep.
Put me in a hospital. I'm not leaving the hospital.
Do they have kids?
Yeah, they did. 'Cause she was
Yeah.
pregnant. That's when she
Yeah,
vomited.
yeah. Had our kid 5 years ago.
I
So
would have
just
left.
one kid by the sound of it.
I would have left.
If you were her?
Yeah, so long ago.
She's very understanding because she does go on
Clearly.
to say, I honestly feel like this isn't just a behavioral addiction. He needs support, love, and acceptance.
She's a real one.
I'm not going to lie and say I'm not pissed and hurt by it, but people who aren't in this situation can't truly appreciate the nuances to this kind of addiction.
Any addiction, you can't just abandon them, especially if they're trying to get help. He's going to go get help. He's trying to get help. Now, if he wasn't doing anything about it, that'd be different. Like I said, it doesn't matter what the addiction is. If they're not willing to address the addiction and get help, then yeah, I can understand leaving. But they're willing to go get help, do something about it. That's different. I say stick it out and see what happens. Now, if it down the road, say even a year or two from now, if it looks like nothing's changed, therapy's not helping, time for a new therapist. That's exactly what that means. You got to get a new therapist. Nothing's working. But also, if it feels like they're not taking the therapy seriously, that's something you might want to look into as well, that you may have to consider bailing. So yeah. 40 hours. Staying awake for 40 hours. When I was younger, I would stay awake for 24 hours. Just no rhyme or reason. Once a year, usually around summertime, my brain would just go, all right, stay awake for 24 hours. No matter what I did, I couldn't fall asleep. I'd just be laying there with my eyes open. It's like, what the hell is going on? And that went on until my 20s. And it's just like, I don't know what triggered it or why I started doing it, but I want to say it went on from junior high until I graduated high school. So it's like my brain was just trying to reset something. I don't know what it was trying to reset, but yeah.
I'm not going to up and leave him. We are a family, and I'm going to exhaust all of our options before leaving.
Fair enough.
I rate her, man.
Yeah,
same. That's a trooper. And
Not on
She's
my
ride or die.
time.
Yeah, literally.
Not on my time, bro.
I'm
Figure
gone.
it out.
I'm gone. 40 hours. I couldn't see that. That would be the straw that breaks me.
I love a nap. I'm like 4.
Yeah, he can't sleep, bro. Can't
That's
sleep,
where
can't eat,
it's
can't
like,
work, can't
no,
do
this
anything.
Should have took some melatonin. At some point, you should have got some kind of sleep aid to knock your ass out.
clinical. Like I think he should actually go to like an inpatient rehab facility.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think monitoring and handling this at home is going to do it.
You need 7 days, 7 nights in one of these strap things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just figure it out.
Oh,
Or like some mitts, like,
Yeah.
duct tape
Oh,
oven
God,
mitts.
yeah.
Like
that's so scary.
that's tough.
Yeah, I'm checking myself into rehab, 100%.
I
Yeah.
don't think you would, though.
Fuhad.
I don't think
If I
you
didn't
would.
sleep
I
for
don't-
2 fucking
I don't
days
think
because I
you-
need porn.
I don't think you would, though, James. Like, because I think...
2
Yeah,
days.
I appreciate, I understand what you're saying, but I've heard you now hear me.
I'm listening.
I genuinely think the blockage would be, or the barrier would be, you having to tell whoever at the front desk why you want to be here. I
hear
think
it.
that would stop you from admitting yourself.
Yeah,
I think in a lot of rehab places, you don't have to tell them why they know you're there for an addiction. You don't have to go into details, not necessarily with the front desk person. Now, when a doctor comes around and wants to talk to you, that's different. But the front desk person doesn't really need to know.
for me. I need you to call these, man. Tell them that I'm checking in. Tell them why I'm checking
Cool.
in.
Yeah, cool,
and then
cool.
just let's be discreet
Yeah.
about it. Just put me in my room and then let's not.
Yeah.
And when we are doing the hi, my name's James and I'm an addict.
Yeah.
We don't need to like fine tooth comb it.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
all addicts here.
Yeah, that's why we're here, aren't it?
Yeah, you don't need to know that I
We're
need
PAs.
the
We're all
gorilla
PAs, yeah.
grip,
Yeah.
something. No, just like, dude, like whatever.
Do you feel like that's because it's something that's shameful? And is that because
To be fair, I mean,
a lot of like males' identities is like tied to sex and performance?
yeah, I would
question.
struggle when
Probably,
it's
yeah.
when
You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
when it's the
Yeah.
talking time. I would need to hear some horror stories for me to have the confidence
comfortable. I can't
to
go
be
first.
like, I haven't fucked my wife in God knows how long, and I can't come unless I squeeze all the blood out my dick. And I tried to go cold turkey for a morning and I didn't sleep for 2 days.
Yeah.
And now I'm...
That's the cold turkey thing. That can happen on any addiction too. That's why they do not recommend going cold turkey for addicts, because people can die from going cold turkey. So, yeah. You don't want to go cold turkey, no matter what the addiction is. If the addiction is affecting your life that much to where you need to get therapy, going cold turkey can be fatal. I don't know if you've ever actually seen someone go through withdrawal. I've seen documentaries and stuff. Personally, I've never seen it, but I've seen documentaries where people are just in a bad place when they try to go cold turkey. And honestly, a lot of times the cold turkey does not work. Because, I went 24 hours without it. Doesn't mean a thing.
I'm jealous of her fictional fairy characters that she reads in her local book club, and I actually had the audacity to ask her to quit the book club because I just can't compete with the fictional characters. And the 2 weeks before I started therapy, you guys have no idea how much porn I watched.
Even though I'm in the same PA meeting as you,
yeah,
I don't think you understand how much I'll be holding back a laugh. Okay, laughing is a hot take. I think it'll be the sheer shock factor of you being so nonchalant of how easily you can just blurt these things out.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, damn, bro.
I hear it.
Because I also don't think it will be fair for you to move on, or for like the person that's hosting the meeting. They have to stick with you all meeting.
Yeah,
they can't be like, okay, now you like, there's too much information.
Yeah,
yours is tea.
Yeah.
And I need to know how it ends.
Yeah, it really is tea. Yeah. But I'm not there to be judged. So
Also
if you
true.
laugh,
I'm
going to tell homeboys
if I
kick
laugh,
him out.
they'd have to kick me out. I'd have to go. I'd stand myself. Yeah. But how I'd want to go is similar to you. Like my wife or partner would have to bail them, but I don't want to know the date they take me. I want them to just pull up to my yard.
Yeah, I forgot about this. Is like, just kidnap me. Don't kidnap me. If I'm working, but the reason he gives is kind of valid. But yeah, don't kidnap me because I'll start fighting you.
Really? You want to be like kidnapped?
Yeah, just pull up to my yard, and my wife's already got an emergency bag packed.
Okay.
It's time. And then boom, then I'll go.
You wouldn't want to
Not
just
so much
voluntarily
kidnapping.
drive there and check in?
Nah.
You want to be
think-
taken?
Yeah, just take me, bro.
I think it only works if you're ready for it, though, and you
No,
do
but
volunteer.
I think that would allow me to be like, okay, cool, it's go time, as opposed to thinking it's going to happen on Sunday and me dreading, and it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I know it's happening on a Sunday. I don't think I would stop watching porn.
Okay.
From Wednesday to Sunday?
Yeah, I think I would watch an excessive
Overtime.
amount because I know this is the last time I'm getting it. As
Which is
opposed
kind of
to-
what he was doing. He's
Yeah,
like,
for the
I
2
know I
weeks
have
thing.
2 weeks until my
That
appointment, so
fortnight
like,
was-
Yeah,
I'm going to
it must have
go
been a
for
roller
it.
coaster for him. Wow. His category list must be intense.
Yeah, I was going to say, he
'Cause
must have run out.
He must have exhausted everything.
I don't know
I
what kind of
don't
porn he
know.
watches.
And that's also like, what are you watching?
What are you watching?
Yeah, he's-
Because
he
there's
must be
levels, and if you're at a level I don't like,
I hope they've had that conversation.
I
They
know.
He's probably
I
lied.
would lie.
Yeah, I was going to say he's probably lied.
Yeah, I'll just lie. Amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think she's like, I wouldn't want to watch that.
Yeah.
Like, it's already so hurtful. I'm not going to watch you and the only thing that you're getting off on. OP does add,
Now, I thought about one thing just now. What if she made a movie video for him to watch? You never know. Might work.
He is going to put some boundaries down. I told him that I will be continuing to read one book a month and I will be attending the book club.
Good for her.
I will not initiate sex again until at a time that we all, him, me, therapist, feel he is comfortable having healthy sex again.
See, that, I don't like that bit.
As
I can
the
understand,
man or the
as
girl?
the man, I can understand the necessity for that. That adds so much pressure. It's not even funny.
It does add pressure.
Really?
The day we're in that therapy session, and the therapist's like, "Okay, James, I actually think it's a
time.
healthy time for you guys to try."
Yeah.
Okay.
My dick would be the limpest.
Well, it doesn't have to be that day, but
Well, it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be the therapist going, go for it. The therapist would check with you. Do you feel confident enough to initiate sex? And it'll be entirely up to you. It won't be... I think the therapist will only step in if you say, oh, I think now's a good time. It's only been a week. The therapist's going to be, nah, let's give it a little longer.
Like, at least you then get the clear.
Yeah, but
you're like,
still,
I'd be terrified,
because
I'd be
anytime
terrified.
she like touches me, I was like, oh my god, she's initiated.
Yeah.
That's all I'd be thinking about.
Rubbing my shoulders, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
Oh my God, it's time,
go.
it's time,
Please.
man.
If I can't get hard, I'm just gonna cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious if there's any therapists out there that would chime in and be like, here's how the right way to go about it would be. So there
Yeah.
isn't that pressure. So it feels spontaneous and
Yeah.
organic.
Yeah, God
getting
willing,
drunk.
because that is stressful.
OP says, I won't hide what I'm doing. I'm doing something that's healthy for me and I shouldn't suffer for it. He was naturally pretty upset to hear this. I think you guys are right that he's projecting, trying to grasp some control in the situation by making
Their
us
camera is
equal
jumping
in
in
his
and out of
eyes.
focus.
I was too deep in it to see what was rational. Now that I can see it, I'm not budging. Luckily, I have the autism to help me with that. Thank you for helping me see what's healthy.
Nice.
Fair.
Good for her, man.
Fair.
Him
Can
asking
I-
her to
can
stop
I-
the book is crazy.
It is. Can I play devil's advocate? This
on.
is not my belief system.
Yeah.
I would also be threatened by the double down of, I'm not stopping reading these fantasy books. Because then in my mind, I'm like,
So what is it
this
about
is,
these-
yeah, this is, it's not about the reading anymore. It doesn't sound like it's about the
about the
reading.
sex.
It's about the sex. And you deserve it because you're deprived.
Yeah.
But again, I would be concerned because she's so adamant about this is the type of book I'm going to be reading.
It's not just books in general.
Yeah, it's not just
smart.
the reading or the
Yeah.
club. It's the fucking steamy, hot fantasy books. That's
Yeah.
what I want to read. In his perspective, based on what he's going through, I would be scared, thinking, okay, cool, because it doesn't
Who's the
sound
real addict?
Yeah, does it?
See, I'm in... No!
That's what we'd be thinking. Who's the real addict? Me or you?
Calling her an addict for being addicted to the book. Hey, you never know. She could be developing an addiction to the book. Substitution. So that is a possibility. Or maybe he should pick up a book and join in on the reading. The distraction.
See, for me, I feel like it's more about the club. And by...
Okay,
She
yeah,
said
yeah.
it's about the club.
Yeah.
She did.
And
I just want us to read different genres in this club.
But that's not the club. Those aren't where her friends are at. They're not at the
So it's a sex club.
cookbook club.
So it's a sex club.
Who's the real addict?
No, bad.
I'm joking.
No, we're playing devil's
Yeah,
advocate.
playing devil's ad.
The devil doesn't need an advocate.
Clever.
That is clever. Fucking hell.
Well played. I've never heard that one.
Really?
Yeah,
Dead ass,
never.
yeah.
Thank you so much for saying dead ass.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, that one was interesting. The Gorilla Grip, first off, what the hell? I'm not looking at it. I do not recommend looking at it. It'll probably take you down a rabbit hole that you will be scarred for life going down. So do not look that up. And I'll leave a link for the full video. Like I said, there were some other things in this one that I want to react to, so I might go back and I'll save this in my list to go back to. I probably won't do it for the next video. I like to do something different. But definitely, there's a couple juicy ones in this one that I definitely want to go back and react to. Also, I used to do it before. I used to always put my books in the thing at the bottom. So I might start doing that again. Just putting it in there. Put, please buy my book. You know, I am going to put that. I'm going to put, please buy my books. But anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, and everyone take care. Later.